Now, moving on to our third team, we have Cell4D Private Limited. That is our next team, and they are from the biotech and life science industry. So
Hello, everybody.
please board the stage and get ready. As you probably know, you have 3 minutes. Please jumpstart your dreams now.
Hello, everyone. I'm the CEO of Cell4D. So every cell has invisible but unique mechanical fingerprints. Cell4D decipher this kind of fingerprint to detect cancer, monitor immune cell activation, and stem cell differentiation. It's the face recognition technology for cells. Cells hold the key to curing every disease, but conventional genomics and proteomics tools got limitations. They are destructive, complicated, and lack necessary spatial and time resolution. So Cell4D is a game changer. It uses a very unique biophysics approach to detect cells in a non-invasive and high throughput and cost-effective manner. So this is kind of upgrading from static photo to dynamic video to drive many innovations. So a tiny biochip like this can detect, can monitor up to 1 million cells in parallel. And so this is also the only technology can collect mechanomics data in a very cost-effective and a high-throughput manner. So like genomics, human mechanomics will be the key to curing every disease. So for example, cancer, as we can see here, cancer cells have very distinct mechanical fingerprints than normal cells. So this means that in the future, the detection and diagnosis of cancer will be much faster and much easier. And furthermore, we can detect drug-resistant cancer cells within minutes instead of months to support precision medicine. And we can even scan the biopsy to generate a very accurate digital mapping for individual patient, so to empower and navigate precision surgeries and treatments. So beyond cancer, we are also collaborating with leading industrial partners to extend our pipelines to cell therapies and regenerative medicine. So as a platform technology, every sector will open up billion-dollar size accessible market. And why us? Because we are a unique blend team of top scientists and also serial entrepreneurs with track record. And now this is a good time because this technology has been validated by millions of research papers, and Cell4D overcome the limitations of conventional tools. And as the ChatGPT in life science, it will guide the innovation for the next decade. So we are selected by top-tier acceleration programs, and we are far advanced than our competitors in the field, in the industry. So to wrap up, this is a new omics as well as a giant blue ocean. So Cell4D will reduce the need for animal studies, accelerate drug discovery, and help us fight cancer. So let's together with you and with Hong Kong, let's together make it happen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, on to the questions.
Hi, this is David from Cyberport. Just wonder about do you need any regulatory license approval for this? If you do, then how far is from you and where are you now?
Yeah, thank you very much for a good question. We have different pipelines. So one of our pipeline is for example, drug discoveries for big pharma companies. So this one, we don't have to pass like FDA or FDA regulation. But we are also collaborating very closely with hospitals. And if we use it for diagnosis, it might require like regulatory approval. Usually takes like 2 to 3 years. Thank you very much for the question.
Hi, Calvin Chan from 500 Global. Can you tell me a bit more about how the product works, and especially the biochip? How long do you wear it? What does it actually, does it take blood samples? What does it do? And how long does it take, how do you analyze the data?
Yeah, thank you very much for the question. So basically, every cell, they have force, and they are touching the surrounding environment to sense the environment. And at the same time, this force is controlling all the key biological processes from cancer to wound healing and scar formation. So basically on this biochip, it's a nano-fabricated biochip. There are billions of nano-fabricated sensors. So every cell will be assessed by hundreds or thousands of such sensors. So every sensor will sense the magnitude, direction, and also the frequency of the force. So in the end, we will get very comprehensive data. So after visualization, we can see it just show like this. Yeah, so it's like something like a photo or video. Yeah, but in the end, it's a mechanical force. Yeah. Thank you very much for the question. Yeah.
Hi, this is Anne from Science Park. Thank you for your presentation. Could you share a little bit more about your traction in terms of your instrument and how many biochips you've sold?
Yes.
How many labs are partnering to
Yes.
use your device?
Yeah.
And what's your competitive edge to the listed companies out there? Illumina, Oxford Nanopore, they're all doing similar devices.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. So this project actually was my PhD thesis. And so the reason I'm doing it is because when I was studying the ETH and the top mechanobiology lab, but at that time, measuring one of the single cell and analyzing it taking like 2 to 3 hours. Even we publish in Nature Cell Biology, we collect like less than 100 cells, but we sleep in the laboratory. So we found the technology is so powerful, but it's a pity that we cannot commercialize it. That's the motivation why I come to do the startup. And that's why the whole team like come out to do it. So currently we have one competitor in US, but they only have one sensor per cell. And they can only measure the contractility like one dimension. But we have like hundreds or thousands of sensors per cell, and each sensor can measure 3 dimensions. So that's why our competitor also argue they want to do the cell mechanics, but currently we are the first and only one can collect this comprehensive data. Thank you so much for the question. Yeah.
Hi, this is JY from Wings Capital Ventures. Can you explain a little bit about the Hong Kong or Greater Bay Area nexus of your company?
Yes, actually we are very connected to Greater Bay Area. So on April, we are top 2 of the Shenzhen Innovation Competition. And we are also the champion of the UK region and biotech region of Shenzhen competition. And we are also talking to Zhuhai. So I think like this region got a lot of opportunities. And Hong Kong is definitely our first choice because we already have collaborators in Hong Kong. They are from the university and also from the hospital. Yeah, definitely it's our priority.
Hi, this is Tristan from HSBC. So you talk about only one competitor in US.
Yeah.
I was wondering, since we have in silicos, Ectopi, all those AI technology, drug discovered technology companies in mainland China, in Chinese mainland, and also as a CRO, CDMO like Pharmaron, WeCapTech. So what do you see your competition in Asia?
Actually, we currently are the only one. We have 1 or 2 years have the first move advantage. But I don't think, I think more opportunity than competition in Asia because this is a new omics and it has so many potential. So that's why when we work with hospital, we work with big pharma, we work with other startups. So every collaboration will lead to a new pipeline and lead to a new opportunity. So that's why we are so excited to come back to Asia, come back to the company founded, initially was founded in London, and recently we are actively moving it back to Asia because of all the opportunity and all the synergies. Yeah, thank you so much for a great question. Yeah.
Sorry, a quick question here. 2 questions. One is, what sort of IP protection do you have on your products? And then secondly, how does the cost compare with the other competitors that you referenced?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Please answer in 1 sentence.
Yes. So we already filed like more than 10 PCT patents to protect our IP. And also, this production cost I can expose, it's less than $10 US dollar. So it's like less than 10% of our competitors' product. Thank you so much for the question. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Big round of applause again. Cell4D. Thank you.